Hey guys, I don't know why the light gets low when I'm recording. It's crazy. But anyway, I just want to, give you guys a short vlog. I did say I was going to have the vlog up today. So, I'm about to put it up in a few. It's actually Monday and I just got back from work, but that's beside the point. I just wanted to briefly encourage you guys, and let you know that when you're intentional about doing things, when you're intentional about guarding your heart from things, when you're intentional about the people you hang around and the jobs that you may choose or the things you listen to and the things you watch, the Lord really has your back. I would say for me, I've just really been trying to guard my heart as far as what I watch, what I listen to, what I do, because I'm really on a purpose-driven I can't get the word out. I'm purpose driven. Okay. I'm on my way to serious purpose. And I just really am trying to really guard my heart from a lot of things and people and situations and mess. Even from the things I watch. I don't watch the same stuff I used to watch anymore. I don't listen to the same music I used to listen to. I actually listen to more worship music, because worship music versus gospel music. I love gospel music, and this is not all gospel music, but for me, worship music is just what works for me in my life now, because it helps me to put my focus back on the Lord. It's just really worshiping God for who He is, and just really being able to humble myself and bow myself before God. So that helps me to get out of my situations and not be selfish and know that all the issues that I'm going through is way bigger than me. So that's what I listen to now. But this past weekend, as I was telling my best friend earlier today, and I was, telling her how God is so good, because this past weekend I had plans of just like relaxing. I was supposed to go out with my friends on Friday, and I did, which was great. And then on Saturday was especially my one relaxed day. I wanted to just chill at home, not talk to nobody, not be around nobody. I just wanted to just chill. So the Lord had other plans. My niece called me. And she said, I need you to take me to the mall, So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I only got 3 hours of sleep, the night before. But, I just really had those plans, but God just really knows what you need when you need it. And to some people, it might not seem like a lot. Like if you guys follow me on Instagram, Chunky Girl Diaries, Chunky with the I, not a Y. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you see that I had a slideshow, and I was just saying, I was just so grateful for this weekend, because you never know what you really need. I really need to be around good company, and I really need to be around my nieces, because, they're at ages where society is trying to tell them to look a certain way and be a certain way and do certain things, and they need that guidance, and they need to be in that presence. And after it was all said and done, in the midst of it, I started to be grateful. But once I think back on it now, I'm like, wow, like God has the perfect timing, and God knows exactly what you need or who needs you. Forget about what we need, but He knows who needs you. And sometimes we won't do certain things because we feel like, oh, I don't feel qualified for it. I don't think I'm ready for it. But the Lord really knows. He doesn't always pick you when you're past certain situations. He picks you when you're in the midst of it sometimes, and when you don't feel worthy, and you don't feel like you're on your P's and Q's, and you don't feel like you don't know enough of the word, you don't feel like you worship like you should, you feel like your heart is not where it needs to be, but the Lord is like, hold up. I have some great things for you, and I just need to place you here. And it was just so amazing, just really spending that time. It was like the first time when I really saw my nieces, because they range from the ages of 8 to 13. So one of them just became a teenager last year in December. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, time is going so fast. But I'm just so grateful for the Lord. And I just want you guys to stay encouraged, even when you're in the biggest bubble of trouble and you feel so frustrated, and you may have just broken up with somebody, or you may just be in a rut with a job, or you just may be so many different places. But if you just like refocus yourself on really the Lord, and just really the things that He's promised, and even maybe look up some stories in the Word that will encourage you and remind you that this is how things are supposed to be. And just really being in church, and my pastor had asked us this question. I don't really remember the question. I think it was like, oh, how do you know when you're in God's favor? You know, and everybody was like, oh, because I'm still here. I didn't die. And other people, oh, because I didn't get fired from that job when I flipped out. You know, and I said, oh, because I think about where I was last year and where I am now. And I'm like, that's true favor. The Lord really favored me and changed me. But the pastor, he actually said, you know that you're in favor when you're in the midst of storms and triumphs and trials and tribulations. And everybody like, what? You know, God does favor you when you're going through things. Everything is not the devil. Everything is not the devil's work. Every time somebody go through something, it's the devil. It's the devil trying to break me down. It's the devil this, it's the devil that. It's not even always that. Sometimes it's the Lord just trying to toughen you up, trying to give you some more strength, because he knows, he sees what purpose you have ahead. He sees what trials and tribulations you have ahead. He sees the man that you're going to marry, or the woman that you're going to marry if you're a man. You know, he sees those things. So it's like he has to prep you and he has to prepare you. So I'm just really trying to encourage you guys, just really trust God, really trust in the Lord. When you're feeling irritated, just pray, lay before God. Sometimes you don't have to read the word at the moment. You can just lay down and just listen to worship music. But who you hang around, what you listen to, what you read, and what you watch are very important in your life. And you have to know that they're a part of who you become. Straight up. You have to watch your surroundings. You have to watch what you do. If you want to do better, then you have to stop hanging around people that are weak and that's not trying to do better. If you're trying to stop cursing, why are you hanging around Johnny, Jim, and them that's cursing? Different situations, you have to go about it different ways. But at the end of the day, you want to hang around people that are like-minded and have the right things in mind, and have somebody that's accountable, which after I get off this vlog, I'm going to actually text one of these ladies that I go to church with, and I'm going to text her and ask her if she can be my accountability partner, because I really need her back in my life, and I really need her to keep me on my toes. I'm good now. I'm doing real good now. But, you know, I know life happens, and I know situations happen. You need somebody to hold you accountable. You need to have like a great friend. You need to have somebody in church service, somebody, a parent, whatever, whoever you feel comfortable with, somebody that's going to not condemn you, but put you in your place, but in love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just encouraging you guys to really just trust God. Really spend that necessary time with God. Trust the process. Don't beat yourself up about it, but make the necessary steps in order to get to where you need to go. You might not know where you're going. You might not know what exactly you're supposed to do, but ultimately your purpose should be spreading the gospel in some way. So you at least know that you have to do that and make the necessary steps to get there. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about what people say. Sometimes your family will turn on you. But you know what? You got to get yourself together. You got to know what the Lord is speaking to you. You got to spend the necessary time. You got to be obedient. You just got to do what you got to do. So every day is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be flowers and beautiful things. Every day is not going to be a bad day. But just know that every bad day does not mean you have a bad life. It just means the Lord sometimes is trying to kick some strength into you. So be encouraged, y'all. Have a great, great week. Monday's over, so y'all can stop being mad at Mondays. Mondays, I don't think it's that bad. It's another day to be alive. That's just my opinion. But it's about to be Tuesday, so y'all just be positive. Y'all stay encouraged. And follow me on Instagram. Again, it's Chunky Girl Diaries. Chunky with the I. All of it together, all lowercase. And hit me up, DM me, say what's up, you know, spread some love. Let me know if there's any positive pages out there that I could follow. And you know, let's just all just spread love. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Spreading love, trying to make people better, trying to be better people. Y'all have a great week. Much love. Deuces.